When should you sell your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Welcome to the Solemn Yu-Gi-Oh channel, where we discuss everything collecting and investing in Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, this is a question I haven't actually gotten much. I guess people are really into buying right now. However, I have seen it be a question on other channels that discuss this topic in Pokemon, but then years ago. So right now in Pokemon, no one's selling. Everyone's, oh, I'm gonna buy. Except for the people who are getting cold feet. But a lot of people are buying, despite the fact that it should be a seller's market if you're paying attention. Except for, once again, on the highest high-end cards. However, post 2016, we had this Pokemon Go bubble. Yes, we'll call it a bubble for now. So everything was inflated as hell around Pokemon, including the trading cards. Once again, though, a lot of these prices currently seem low in comparison. And yes, the very rarest card, I'm plenty bullish on them. However, a lot of prices that couldn't really sustain went up and up and up because they said Pokemon Go, everyone knows about Pokemon now, it will keep on growing forever. Then, boop, a lot of cards went down again. So in that time frame where the non-higher end cards were all popping, a lot of people started asking the question, when is the time to sell specific Pokemon cards? So I figured, now that everyone's still in this buyer market, when some should be selling and others should probably be held onto, when is it a good time to sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards? So first I want to explain, this is very, very dependent on which cards you are holding. For example, if you currently have first edition SDK Blue Eyes in mint, first edition LOB Blue Eyes in mint, DDS Blue Eyes in mint, if you have that card, I wouldn't sell. Unless, of course, you think, well, LOB is currently completely speculator driven, so I'm not feeling very safe. It's mostly sports cards investors trying to bid the 40Ks and so forth. If you believe that, maybe sell your Blue Eyes and take that insane profit. However, in general, I feel those three Blue Eyes are plenty safe. Once again, this is no financial advice. Go to a professional if you actually need financial advice. However, if you are holding a PSA 10,000 Dragon right now, I would sell that shit right away. So when is the ideal time to sell? Very often people will say once you have a profit. And now this is very contrarian to what you may hear a lot of in these very, very buyer-driven markets, these investor-driven markets like a Pokemon. People will hold any Pokemon cards and go, when should I sell this? And you'll have all these little kiddos going, should keep it forever, hold it forever, it'll only go up. That's very, very dangerous, you know. If I had bought an Evolutions box for $250, which is already in my opinion overpriced, but whatever. Let's say I own this Evolutions box of $250 and it went to $700, sell. Sell right the fuck now. You have made a lot of money for no reason. Sell. Because look at any other asset class. When you are able to double or almost triple your money, you take those profits and you realize something's wrong, I'm out. Put that money into an S&P 500 index fund or a globally diversified index fund if you don't really believe America long term. That's all fine. If you have a lot of cash, maybe put it into real estate or whatever is smart for your current taxes and country's laws and so forth. But take those profits. If you see insane profits, take them. Now, if you believe there is actual rarity and an actual market long term, sure, you can hold them. But for a large majority of cards, that will not be the case. And many people are blissfully ignorant about this and don't want to accept this. A great example has been the 10,000 Dragon. Once again, if you're not aware, this was the 10,000 Yu-Gi-Oh card with a pretty rarity and everything fancy, looks cool, completely unplayable as far as effect goes, so it's literally only collector. And so from the get-go, these were going for, I want to say 1,000, 1,200. Of course, in pre-order times and when people just got the case, it was actually 2,000. So from pre-order, it went down, which we always see. So from 2,000 to 1,500 and 1,200. Now it's floating around that area. People were going nuts. Whoa! This is going to be the collector's item. Not realizing that once again, everyone is keeping these in pristine condition from the get-go. We are no longer kids playing in mud. We are now mostly adults. And so we are protecting these cards. So there are tens of thousands of this fucking dragon in mint condition. Now, of course, we had this little bit of a bubble, if you want to call it that, in collectibles. And so people bought all these raw 10,000 dragons, sent them into PSA for grading, and a huge amount of them got 10s. Honestly, if you buy vintage cards right now and send them in for grading, more than likely you are not getting 10s. Unless, of course, once again, you're only buying the mintiest ones. But again, that's such a small section of that population, it's insane. However, 10,000 dragons, you take the population, 99.9999% is all mint. So you're buying these, you're getting these graded, and you're just getting free 10s. Just like that. Some will be 9s, but an insane amount are 10s. So then, this Dragon PSA 10 came on the market, eBay. And I don't know how, some people paid $3,200 for this card in PSA 10 thinking, oh, it's gonna go to the moon. Now, who is the smart person in this transaction? In my opinion, it was the person who bought this at 1,000, got it graded, got that free 10. So they paid what, 20 bucks? 20 bucks to get it graded, turned $1,020 into 3,200, sold, boom, easy game. Tripled their money just like that. The smart person in this transaction was the person who sold the PSA 10 because it isn't rare. It isn't hard to grade. The people who bought that at 3,200 just were in on the collectibles hype train. Now if you go to Pokemon and you just swap the 10,000 Dragon with some Charizard and you ask these people, hey, should I sell this? They would tell you, no, hold it forever. It'll keep growing for sure. Again, probably not. Now no one can predict the future. Maybe we'll keep on having speculator-driven more bubbles and bigger and bigger and bigger, and this 10,000 Dragon will go to the moon. But more than likely, people realize that if they go to eBay right now, there's a bunch more of these available. It isn't rare because anyone can go to TCG Player, buy these at 1,000, grade them, and more than likely have a 10. And so now you are sitting on tripling your money forever. That doesn't work. One of these days, people will realize this. When PSA finally empties its backlog, we will see the pop report on these 10s, the true pop report. A lot of people are gonna get burned. So again, when is the time to sell? On such a card, when you are fully aware I bought it, graded, and get that free 10, those cards you sell instantly. Take that profit. Because more than likely, you're never gonna see that kind of profit again. So in the world of modern cards, even if they are rare, I would just take my profits instantly. In the world of complete speculation, the best time to sell is right fucking now. Especially if we're in those very hype markets. I don't think we will see even more hype coming in the near future. Now that doesn't mean we won't have new collectors coming in. There are more people constantly entering, learning about this. But those people who actually did their research aren't the ones buying 10,000 Dragon at a 200% markup without just going to TCG Player, going to PSA and getting it graded themselves. Those people generally do their research. So the best time to sell now, when talking about modern stuff, take your profits. People who bought their smoke grenades of whatever that card that went up insane amounts and sold because it became this playable great card, smart. They bought and sold instantly, made that flip, made their money like what, 20 times back? Cool. Holding on to smoke grenade, thinking this will only go higher. Surely, yeah. I mean, I could sell right now and make 20 times my money. Not gonna do that. It'll keep going up to the moon, baby. $2,000 cards in 10 years. I don't know about that. The only thing it does have going for it is that it's technically vintage, but even then it's pretty common. And once again, all its value is in playability, so the unlimited version works just as well. Similar argument could be made for unlimited. If you don't know, an LOB Blue Eyes unlimited PSA 10 or something sold for what, 1,000? Some crazy price like that. People are going, oh, so unlimited is a good investment. You can go to Walmart right now, open unlimited, open a Blue Eyes, minty, send it off for grading, once again get it back, and then sell for that profit. So it's that easy. There's no way that price will hold. So if you are the person who sold an LOB Unlimited Blue Eyes PSA 10 for 1,000 or even more, you are the winner. You bought a $50 card and turned it into 1,000 by paying 20 for grading. You are the smart person. Once again though, you go to a Pokemon group right now, pretend the Blue Eyes is a Charizard and say, should I sell this? Everyone will tell you, no, keep it, hold it. It'll only go up. Be very aware of that. That's all I want to say. So is your card truly rare, truly old, high PSA grading, you go to the pop report, it's truly rare, probably smart to hold. Is it not? All of those at the same time, sell when you make a profit. And of course, be very aware that profit, you still need to factor in your eBay fees, PayPal fees, shipping, the time you spend, all of that crap. But you know, if you got a solid profit, just sell it. You do not want to sit on every card forever. In those markets of playing hot potato, don't be the last to hold that hot potato. That is all. Hope you found this interesting. Like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.